Yeah, in my opinion, zine is one of the coolest forms of self-expression. Um, and before I talk about how I made my zine, um, let's quickly talk about what a zine is. Um, so a zine is short for magazine, and basically it's a homemade, self-published, self-printed little book that can be printed on 8.5 by 11 printer paper. You get a little bit fancier, but the whole kind of idea of a zine is that it's lo-fi, easily reproducible, easily shareable, and you can do it at home without the involvement of more traditional publishing. In terms of their history, it seems like they've been around for a while, maybe since the 1920s, 1930s, but they really took off in the 1970s, kind of with punk counterculture movements. Definitely a cool art form. They've been around for a while. Today they're just as big, with people. There's whole, I think, conferences maybe where people get together and they all share their zines with each other, share their art, which is pretty neat. So why am I making a zine? Well, I feel like generally I've been in a bit of a creative rut, and a zine seems like a pretty low requirement level of artistic production. I can make one super simply with some paper and just a little bit of time, and I can make a creative project without really spending too much time or effort on it. I can do it with all my other commitments. This zine that I'm working on is very simply covering my approach to journaling, how I journal, how I use it as a tool to kind of collect my thoughts, and so that's what I'm making this zine about. I don't know if it's the best topic for a zine, but it kind of came into my mind, and one thing I'm working on is when I have these ideas, I want to follow through on them more than I have. I think it started with my idea notebook, which maybe I'll make a video about in the future. But I collect all these ideas, I have all these ideas, and then frequently I don't follow through. So I knew I wanted to make a zine, and that was the first thing I thought of. So I'll, probably make more of them in the future, but that's the first one that came to mind. And I started work on it back home over winter break, and now I'm back in my dorm, and I'm working on it some more. And it was a very kind of simple process. So alright, so to make your own zine, start with a page of printer paper and fold it in half. Fold it in half once, and then fold it in half again, so 2 times. And then one final time. So it should look like this, fully folded. And then you take your scissors and right on this line. So this is the creased edge, this is the gap edge. You want to cut from the creased edge in right along this center line. Alright, kind of fold it like this, hot dog style almost. And the next step is kind of just break in these creases a little bit. So from the edge towards the middle, it doesn't need to be a full crease, you just need to get that a little bit more flexy. Same on the other side. These need to go both ways, just kind of be nice and loose. And then you kind of push these towards the middle. So like that. And then kind of lay it flat. And then you have your book. So then you can, push through. You got 6 internal pages and a front and back cover, so you can do whatever you want. You can have the content start right away on the cover, or you can design a cover and have that kind of be a separate part of this zine. Once you get that all done, your little zine should look like this, and then you can kind of go about your day with a new zine, and you can make whatever you want with the zine. And the whole really cool thing about this style of zine on a single piece of printer paper is that you can make your original copy, and then it's just a super simple one page through the photocopy machine to make a lot of copies for you and your friends, or to leave in a common area. I'll leave a link to the zine I made in the description if you want to print out your own copy of it. And yeah, maybe I'll also make like a template and attach that in the description too, so you can make your own zine, or you can just follow the directions earlier in this video. But super fun process. Highly recommend you give it a shot if you've never tried making a zine before. Super fun, super easy. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. So thanks for watching, thanks for your time, and go make something.